Hello and welcome, Exiles, to Bug Tester Lance. So my plan for the Juggernaut was pretty simple. I was going to use an Auxium. An Auxium was going to enable me to drop Call the Void, put on a ring with minus energy shield, and my plan was I was going to have Fizz Taken As from Taste of Hate, and Fizz Taken As from my Eternal Apple. And roughly what I had calculated out was I was going to be taking roughly about 15 cold damage after mitigation from my armor, etc, etc. And the thought process was I was going to deal enough damage where, based on my ES pool, which was going to be very low, it was going to be close to 35, roughly what it is right now, it was going to be enough that we would get 30% chills, and I would be able to have a rare ring with some good stats besides just Call the Void, for example, and it was going to pair nicely with transitioning into Secrets of Suffering. Now, I'm going to showcase you something real quick here. I have Call the Void on, I have cap resistances with my flasks on, I do some war cries, I'm getting 25% chills. You can see that, 25, 22% chills. It depends how many war cries are exerting the attack for basically what chill we get, but you can see it's in the 22, 25% range. This is roughly what my current setup looks like, and I say current because my plan for the Auxium failed. Let me show you why. I take an Auxium, I put it on, I still have capped cold res, which is what matters in terms of our Fizz Taken As, because this is dealing Fizz to us, so all that matters is our armor and our Fizz Taken As. It's basically mostly the same stats. We have a little bit more armor with not the Auxium on, so technically we should have more mitigation when we're not wearing the Auxium. Auxium has the simple affix which says, hey, the damage you take for chilling you is based on 100% of your energy shield. You see with the Auxium on, we have 84 energy shield, a much, much smaller number than our 4K life pool. So that would make sense that if we hit ourselves, we should get a much larger life pool, correct? That would make sense. But that's not actually the case. You see right now we're getting chills in the 16 to 17% range, which doesn't make any sense at all, because you can see clearly when we hit ourselves, we are dealing more damage than our entire energy shield pool. If you go to basically the wiki and you look up how the ailment threshold is calculated, it says that roughly if you hit for 28% of your ailment threshold, which is calculated based on your total life pool, so if it's for Auxium, it should be based on 84 energy shield. Clearly, we're hitting more than 84 energy shield, but we're not getting 30% chills. Frankly, we should only have to hit roughly about 20 damage or so to get a 30% chill, but that's just not happening. We're getting 20% chills at most when I don't have my flasks on, 19% chills. It doesn't make sense. As far as I can tell, Auxium is bugged. I don't have any other word for it, unless there's something I severely don't understand about the mechanics of Auxium and the mechanics of chill. This is something that gave me a severe headache when I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Eventually, you know, I tried some different things, some different setups. Auxium, the only case where Auxium works the way it is supposed to work, as far as I can tell, is when you have exactly 0 energy shield. You can get this by equipping, like my plan was, I was going to have this ring on with minus maximum. By the way, minus maximum cannot subtract from the energy shield you're getting from your Eternal Apple or any base energy shield. Minus maximum can only counter other items with plus maximum, hence why it's countering the ES we're getting from Auxium, but it's not countering the ES we're getting from the Eternal Apple. Point is, 34 ES, I have Fizz Taken As if I put on a Taste of Hate. I have Fizz Taken As. This was my original plan, is I was going to have a good rare ring with Auxium with Eternal Apple. This is what I had planned to do, but the chills we get here are only about 20%, pretty similar to what we get if we just have a Call the Void and a good rare belt, which I was planning on this being a 30% chill, but apparently I did my math wrong, or Auxium is hella bugged. I don't really know what the true answer there is. Point is, the only time Auxium works the way it's supposed to work, as far as I can tell, is if you have 0 energy shield, or you're using an agnostic setup. That's why all the reverse chill builds that run lab runners, they're all using agnostic, or they're all using some form of 0 energy shield. You'll see, we go here, I just realized I replaced my, whatever. You go here, we do this, now when we self-chill ourselves, maybe I need to do another war cry. Now we self-chill ourselves, it's either 30% or it's 0. It doesn't do anything in between when we have 0 energy shield. When you have 0 energy shield, Auxium works the way, as far as I can tell, it's supposed to work. You take any amount of cold damage that would chill you, well, lo and behold, it chills you. But until I probably have a little bit of a void chill, so sometimes I hit it won't chill us the taste of hate. But the point is pretty simple. Auxium doesn't work unless you have 0 energy shield, because for the life of me, I can't understand how I can have a character that doesn't have Auxium on with a 4K life pool, and I can somehow generate a larger chill than the character with the Auxium on and like 80 energy shield. Because for me, that just doesn't make sense. So I meant to take this off too, because that's actually bricking us if it does the avoid chill. Point is, you know, 22% chill, whatever. Put on the Auxium, and all of a sudden we get worse chills. It just doesn't make any sense. This is just another series of, I guess I'm a bug tester trying to play the game. So point is, my theory for the jug setup got basically worse than it would have been optimally. I'm still gonna do a video on the jug setup because we could still get it to work, but basically we lost some of our chill effect for some of our speed. I'm only 90% salty. Until the next video, guys. Next video will be the jug setup in its fullest glory when I actually try to set it up appropriately and get it going. But I wasted about a day of myself tilting and trying to figure out what the hell is going with Auxium. I don't understand it. I don't know why it's not working the way I think it would. Maybe somebody in the comments that is smarter than me knows exactly what's going on and can explain to me why I'm an idiot. Or maybe it's just bugged. I don't know. Either way, I hope you have a good one. Thanks for watching. Take care, Exiles.